I should not go to sleep with my armor on. Ugh, it's fucking here. Ugh. I put this away in my. Ugh. God. I'm feeling like shit. Something in here that's making me feel like that. I can't get any sleep. I've been coughing. Did I bring anything home? I have apples. I do like apples. Ugh. Maybe it's this food that went rotten. I'm sure. What are these? Full of nothing. Oh, I haven't seen a healer in days. Oh, maybe there's a community one. Community healer. I don't know. Maybe I should go and look. I haven't looked in this. I haven't seen Fen in like days. Why am I thinking of that? What is this? What? Okay. Maybe I should have a look around. Maybe there's some kind of healer in town who would be able to. Maybe was it the horses? I did get close to the horses. Do you have some kind of disease? Are you diseased? Are you diseased? Oh, well, rude. Not even speaking. Okay, I can't understand what they're saying. It's not like the other ones. That's some kind of weapon. Store. What about in here? No, that's the potion place. No, I don't think they know. They make the medicine. They don't know where the medicine goes. What about here? Nothing. Oh, is there a kind of oh, there's gotta be something. Books. 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 Book. Is there any books? Book. Oh, there's so many. Is there something on this one? No. You know what? I think it's better if. What? Pitch. Why do they just leave headstones around? That can't be safe. You know what? Maybe a healer. I don't need a healer. Maybe if there isn't one, I'll go home and I'll go to bed and I'll sleep it off. I slept for days, and you know what? I could just do it again. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Surely there's. Oh. They have a healer. Oh. Well, that's good. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello? You have a doctor? Like any of them?
Y- You're speaking to the resident doctor.
Oh, good, good.
Um,
I, look,
oh,
I need a healer bad. I woke up this morning feeling like death.
y- yes, I can tell you're not doing well.
Oh no.
Let's here. Let's get you filling out some work so we just understand.
What, what,
Um,
what do I have to, what?
it's okay. It's okay. Here. How about I take you back into the other room? I'll ask you a couple of questions and we can get some things taken care of, okay?
Alright, where do you want me? Is it what is
And
this?
yeah, feel free to just sit down.
Okay. Oh,
So I'm just going to be asking a couple of base questions
uh, I'll,
so I can
I'll try,
properly assess you.
I'll try to answer 'em. I don't even remember what, I don't know.
Uh, no, that's okay. Well, try to work through this and I'll see what I can do to help you.
Okay. Ugh.
Let's get some base things you should know. What's your name?
Bori, yeah.
Do you know your age or at least a range of your age?
Uh, um, I left when I was 18 and I roamed for 3 more ages.
So, 21.
Some somewhere around that, I guess.
Understood. What is your gender
Male.
and species?
Uh, Piglet, not Hogland. People keep messing that up.
Do you want some water?
I, yeah, well, to do what with?
To drink? It sounds like you have something stuck in your throat.
Oh, you do that?
I, I mean, yes,
Have
we.
I been supposed to have been doing that?
It's usually healthy for the people here. I don't know too much
Well, maybe it'll help. Just give it.
here.
Oh, that's a big bottle. That's a bit better, but I still feel like my entire body's on fire, and
No, you definitely seem ill.
not in the normal way. Like
No,
getting
that's
set on fire.
yeah. Okay, let's continue working through this. Do you have any allergies?
What is that?
Does your body have any negative reactions to different types of foods or items?
Not. I does a. I mean, does a species wide negative reaction to someone not having something count?
It yes, it can for some
Oh,
species.
okay. So piglins have a thing, at least ones that aren't like me, where if someone doesn't even have a bit of gold on them, they will want to murder them really badly. I grew out of that, but most of my species did not. Is that something
Um,
that could be physical or?
that's something that is good to write down. Okay. Um, some of these other things we can take care of another day. Currently, let's just figure out what's going on with you. Can
Okay.
you can you tell me what symptoms you're experiencing currently?
Um, well, I woke up and I felt really hot and like not. That's hard to make me feel. I lived in Convectra. There's lava everywhere, everything's hot all the time, and I don't usually feel hot, and I was coughing a
Hmm.
lot. It's similar to when I came here at first. I coughed a whole lot when I came out of the portal, and I was coughing like that a lot this morning. Um, I also I've not been trying to say it, but I've had a real craving for like meat. I don't normally. I only ever usually eat it out of necessity, but I
Hmm.
really I just I've been choosing the hoglin meat and rabbit that I've gotten over apples. I mean I had one earlier, but I was eating it and I just felt I wanted to tear into it. I just it didn't hit the same, and
Hmm.
I love apples. I love vegetables. Just I just didn't feel it, you know.
Mm. What's the typical diet for your species?
Um Whatever we can get our hands on. Mostly hoglin meat tastes very similar, but it's not. Um we also sometimes eat shroomlights. That's what they're called. They're these little yellow things on. Have you ever been to a blue forest?
Hmm.
They have these little lights in them, and we eat them if there's not hoglins around, and sometimes and these little balls that drop off of they're almost pearl like these tall dark things. They have purple eyes. They scream at you if you look at them. We don't eat
Oh,
those often.
Enderman.
Yeah, yeah. We don't eat off of them often, but sometimes we eat them. I probably have a very diverse diet compared to that.
Mhm. Okay. Is there any other symptoms I should be aware of? Anything at all?
Uh, well, I mean, I guess if I'm discussing the craving for meat, I can't help but feel like biting people. I this has only happened recently, but I just have this urge to bite. I don't want to, but I feel like doing it.
Understood. So, uncontrollable aggressive urges. Hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say uncontrollable. I've been controlling them.
Abnormal.
Abnormal. Be a better word.
Okay, so what it sounds like is you have an elevated temperature. This started when you arrived here.
Yes.
Coughing is one of your symptoms. You've been having a craving for meat, which could be due to a lack of vitamins, and you've been having abnormal aggressive urges. Do you mind if I take a quick blood sample just to
Uh,
test it to narrow down some things?
sure. What does that involve?
All I need for you to do is to stand up and face away from me, okay?
Uh, okay. All right.
I will quickly go test this. You just sit down,
All right.
okay?
Uh, can't happen, right? Oh, oh, oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we narrowed it down. You don't have the corruption that's been affecting
I
some of your
and you
f-
you
yes?
tested me for that when I came out, right? When
Yes,
we
but
were
I was
all
making sure that wasn't any late symptoms that I would have been
oh.
aware of. Um, the closest thing it seems to be relating to is zombification that a lot of people up here can interact with.
What?
There's obvious differences, but it's the closest link.
I, I, I'm. I, I, what? What are you saying?
I'm. There's an infectious disease that spreads on this on this world that I assume you have seen through creatures called zombies. Yes.
yes, I. They can. What? Do they spread this? I haven't come into contact with any of them.
They can typically through finding a way to inject whatever they have into a person's bloodstream, but
Do they have?
there sometimes are other ways of getting it, but those aren't
Oh,
super common.
well,
Your base.
they're common. Well, does that mean you have something for it?
I have something for this strand we are used to. There's major differences from yours versus what we typically have, but at the very least, it should be able to help you.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty simple mixture of golden apples and healing potions that we use.
I don't know what either of those things are.
Understood. I can get some so you can properly see them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Could I? Yeah. Could I? Or would you rather I?
You're allowed to come out.
All
Let me
right.
go see if I can get some for you so
I'm
you can test it, okay?
I'm not infectious, am I?
Don't see anything that says you are.
Oh,
Let me just grab some things for you real quick and we can
oh,
figure this out,
all
okay?
right. Oh no. Oh God. Is it? Oh, okay. They're already gone.
I can hear you through
Oh,
the door.
all right.
Yes.
Is it worth mentioning that I think zombification is a thing that occurs in my species? It's hard to explain.
You can try explaining. I'm open to listen.
Okay. So in a lot of books I read, there was a lot of talk about how piglins were very kind to overworlders who were who I came to the Convectra, right? But as the overworlders stayed for longer, they noticed that dead piglins began to rise from the dead. This had to be years ago. Is that what happens? with these zombies? Do they
That,
rise from the dead?
some do, yes. Not
Oh,
all, but there are some that rise from the dead. It's a process of an infectious disease that, when spread to an individual, will end up burning them up in the inside through
uh,
elevated temperatures and illnesses, and end up killing them and then reanimating them.
oh, reanimating? Like it
It,
it makes their corpse move.
in a manner, yes.
Oh
It
God.
activates a. So, your brain currently works with all functions. You have your memories, your emotions, and of course your basic needs, correct?
Well, yeah.
With this, it ends up killing the subject, meaning all functions cease. But after the initial process of killing it, how do I explain this simply? It activates the part of the brain where the functions of needing to eat, needing to survive, the uh, basic survival skills kick in, but
So
only that. There's no logical aspect to it. It is
so
just a hunger.
all of the dead piglins who got back up, that they were conscious.
In a manner, they are hunger them.
Oh
It's
God.
think of a husk that is only wishing to
There
attain sustenance.
there are so many. Oh God. I'm they would just it would always happen whenever one of us died. I when I knew it was the plague, I just thought that they, their bodies would move after death. I didn't know they were alive like that.
No, do not call them alive. That's not
Well,
a proper term, since they aren't. They died and they ceased. What is currently functioning from, because their bodies are still rotting, would be. It's. Think of it more of how when something's killed, sometimes the nerves will still act up. Relate it closer to that. It is not alive.
oh, I mean that's still, I guess. Wouldn't that mean they could feel everything every time they were hit in death? I mean, we oh God.
Most
I'm
likely, a lot of their pain receptors were not working at that time, whether
I
it be from their brain not being able to process it or the muscles in their bodies rotting away.
I've had to kill a lot of them is what I'm trying to get across. I mean, for my own survival, they would eat us. I mean, well, okay, they would specifically eat me when I was trying to dig gold out of the soil. I mean, I'd still have to. I had to kill them. I had to push them into lava. I had to lead them off Nether Fortress. I wouldn't have done that if they were alive like that, or even could feel. That's not gonna happen to me, is it?
Bori, I will do my best to make sure that does not happen to you. That's my job. But
Alright.
Bori, keep in mind you did what you had to survive.
I didn't know I'd be hurting people who had died already horribly or of natural causes. I mean, I didn't.
Bori, if you ended up killing them, you put them out of a misery they were facing that was helping them.
Oh, God.
It's okay. Here, I have some of the medicine I was telling you about.
Right.
I only had a small amount on me currently because I was not expecting to deal with this issue, but
Oh.
these are the golden apples and healing potions I was telling you about.
Do I eat like one and then drink a.
Yeah, try it once a day. Eat one, drink a potion.
Oh. Oh, that. Oh.
They're
Ah.
highly magic infused items.
Oh, that didn't taste good at
Yeah,
all.
no,
Oh. Oh.
no, healing potions are known
That.
to be sickeningly
The
sweet.
apple tasted nice. Oh, that. Oh. that did not feel as good. Oh, but I have to admit, I feel a bit better already. I mean, just eating one. Oh, is this? I mean, could this? Does this work on people who have already, you know?
That is how we typically cure our infected here, as long as they are not too far gone.
So could this be used? I mean, there's so many people who've.
It matters. It matters how long they've been infected,
Oh,
because keep in mind while their bodies are still moving around, those bodies are currently rotting. If you
oh,
bring back a person with a heavily rotted body, they
that.
will just be in agony.
Yeah, I feel like that would be worse than just outright killing them.
In the end, depending on how long they're infected, sometimes it's better put them out of that misery.
So, okay then. If if piglins, right? If piglins come back that way from dying and then they're is that the same with the zombies here?
It matters. Some of our pests simply lay. They do not come back. Some will come back as zombies. Some, if their flesh has rotted away, fully come back as skeletons.
Oh,
But not all come back.
wait,
It's a
those
very small
skeletons have
amount.
been reanimated too? The ones that shoot me with a bow? You sure?
Yes, but
Are you
typically
sure they aren't
those are not.
more intelligent?
Yes.
I mean, the zombies just kind of try to smack you using a bow. I mean, I can't even do that. I have, little hoof
No,
hands.
the skeletons are no longer people. There's no trace of them or their soul.
Oh
Most
god.
of the time with skeletons, the reason they are animated is just the user had an excess amount of magic in their body, and that magic is finding a way to expel itself.
Oh. And that reanimates them similarly to this plague, this zombification you talked about?
The reanimation is the only similarity between the two. They're very different creatures.
I mean, I suppose there is quite a difference between using a bow to shoot people than just mindless biting and scratching that these zombies try to do. Wow. Well, so I am also just a small concern. I'm looking at what I've got. This looks to be about 4 days. Should I come back to you and get more? I could trade
Do you have a current
Chinese.
residence?
Do I have a well?
You,
Yeah, I live in the tree.
if if you want, I can. If you set up a mailbox, I can have things shipped there.
Oh, that's the little box outside of buildings, right? The little. Hold on.
Yes.
I thought I saw one. Where? Oh, you not have one here? I thought I.
The clinic does not have one, but
Oh. Well, I thought I saw someone. Sorry. Some. I thought I saw one somewhere. I don't remember where. Might have been when I was walking around trying to find here.
there is a couple scattered around the town. Different people have different mailboxes to receive anything they need.
Where could I get one? Is I guess a better question.
If you if you send a simple request to one of the leaders' offices, they will happily be able to get one to you.
Can I ask the one I live with?
That would
In the
probably be
tree.
the smartest idea, yes.
Okay. I haven't seen them in a hot minute, so I might have to track them down. But
If you want, I can show you which office is theirs and you can send them a letter.
yeah, that'd be great. Actually, I'm not. I did kind of walk right by here when I was, on the way.
No worries. We can head to the main building so I can show you the leader's offices. It will be smart for you to know anyways. But yes, sorry. That was the only healing potions I had on hand.
All
I
right.
will make sure to have more brewed for you though.
All right. So, I guess my other question is just Why am I infected with it? I mean, shouldn't this be able to spread to all of you?
It for typical spreading of this, it spreads through contamination of blood.
Oh.
I myself am not able to get it because I do not possess blood, but
Oh. Why is that
yeah,
a
and
commonality? People just not having blood.
it's not extremely common. Different people have different
Oh.
types. Most of the people here do.
Oh. Huh.
I am simply just an object, a little doll, so it's
Oh.
a little hard for things like that
I
to
mean,
have blood.
I suppose you wouldn't even be able to really get any diseases.
No, I cannot contract most unless they're magic based.
I suppose that makes you a good healer then. Oh,
It is
this.
quite useful, especially when dealing with the ill.
Um,
Hmm.
I just noticed the donkey up there, the horse. Is he all right?
That donkey keeps. He is perfectly fine. He keeps getting up there. We have
Is
removed him 10 different times.
that's on purpose? He gets up there.
He does that on purpose.
Oh,
I've seen him walk up there.
how does he manage that? There's like
I
no.
don't know.
I think that donkey can climb. I think that's the only reasonable explanation. How do they do that? Those
I would not put it past that creature.
those long bodies. They're very long. They have 4 legs. They don't even have arms. I can't even climb,
Oh,
and I
there's
have
another
those.
one.
How? You have climbing donkeys. That's just you have climbing donkeys. There's no other explanation. That's just what's happening there. Where'd you? Oh, over here. Ow.
No, there's nothing around back. You would just find a dead end.
This place
So
is.
this first level.
Wow.
Mhm.
This place is like a fortress I've visited. Bit different.
Well, it does work quite well. So this first level is where all the leaders' offices are.
Oh.
We have mine here. We have
Oh.
Miles's here. Further back, we
Oh,
have
you're one.
Kier. Yes.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Mm. Further back, we have Kieran's, the one you're staying with, Fen's, and Azalea's.
Gardens and. Well, why do you need someone to lead that? That's not something you can really lead.
Well, in a manner, we can actually. Our different gods give us different blessings.
You're what?
Right. Um, our gods are beings of worship.
Kind of explained it a little bit, but not really. Why do you
Would you like
worship
to sit
them?
down and have me explain it?
I haven't had somebody give me a good explanation as to what gods are or what they do, and I can't say I haven't been interested, so please do lead on. I would enjoy that.
Here, let's sit in my office so we have somewhere comfortable to be and we can
Alright.
talk.
One question before I'm allowed in here, right? I came across a sign that said authorized personnel. I wasn't sure what that meant, and I walked in, and then Lef yelled at me not to walk in.
Do not enter areas that say authorized personnel only, but my office is open to anybody.
Okay, I just wanted to check and be sure, because now I've been wary every time I go in a building. What was that?
That is completely understandable.
Did you not hear that hiss?
Oh, that's probably my snake upstairs.
Why do you have a snake? What is a snake?
It's an animal that's common in the overworld. It's typically kept as a familiar pet.
Oh. Why is he in the ceiling?
So we have a second floor above us. That's where a lot of the leaders here have rooms to stay in the city.
And that's why your snake's up there?
My snake is up there because that's where that's my residency.
Right. That's what I was getting at. Right, sorry, that's completely off topic. That hiss just caught me off guard. I wasn't
No,
aware that was going to
understandable.
happen.
No, that's completely understandable. So, our gods, It's a bit of an odd concept to someone who's foreign to it, but I can explain at least a bit.
All right.
Gods are beings that live on a different world than us, but have power over our current world. They're stronger than us and have more capabilities than us.
Okay.
They have the ability to be here, but I mean, compared to their planets, ours is not nearly as enjoyable.
So when you say other worlds, do you mean like Convectra? Like, do they
You
live
could use
there?
that as an idea. They don't live in Convectra, but you can use that as
Oh,
an idea.
okay. I mean, I guess they wouldn't live in Convectra, seeing as I've never heard of them. Would make a lot of
But
sense.
their beings are much stronger than us and have heavy control over the world we're in. Um, for instance, Azalea is in charge of garden and nature for the city. That's because we have a god of nature that Azalea follows.
So, do they ask this god to do things?
Yes, a lot of the times when we follow a god, we ask for assistance with things, whether it be everyday things like give me some advice on the situation or help give me some guidance, or it could be something intense like there is this natural disaster we are having, please help.
But why would this powerful thing do that? I mean, don't they just kick you and, just kind of boss you around? I mean, that's how it worked where I came from. Anybody stronger than me just tried to put an axe in my side and take all of everything in my bag. I mean, why don't they just do that? Not that I want them
That
to be clear. Just,
you're wondering.
yes.
Matters on the god. There's different things they get out of it. Some enjoy the worship that we give them. Some enjoy, for instance, my god Alaric, the god of the magic mind.
Ooh.
I, they're a god of a person's mind and magic, Alaric. They, hmm, they enjoy when I find new ways to study magic and new ways to show it to others. They enjoy seeing a person find new creative ways to explore their domain in a manner.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad. It just sounds like they want you to learn about magic. I can't say I haven't been
Hmm.
curious in learning it. I mean, I know people back from Convectra knew a lot about it, but I've never been able to do any of it. I even actually found some really old ones. I did I didn't quite mess with that after I read some words, and well, it was weird, right? I read some words and like copied some hand motions, and then the book lit on fire and it flew away.
You
I'm not
might.
sure what happened there.
That sounds like a spell or ritual. Most likely, you had some
Oh,
type of issue with it.
maybe I messed it up. I don't think someone would make a spell that sets a book on fire and makes it fly. Unless maybe it was for when the book caught on fire. Maybe it flew away because it caught on fire. Did I set it on fire?
Possibly.
Can books do that?
That is a chance. Not without assistance, books don't set on
Oh.
fire.
Oh no, I meant fly away.
Oh, not typically, no.
Oh. Huh. Sorry, I
But if
didn't
you
interrupt
are
you.
interested in learning about magic, I know Kieran is working on a magic academy, so people can learn from there.
Ooh. I, yeah, I may be very interested in that. The library hasn't exactly had many opportunities for me to learn from, so yeah, that sounds interesting.
Well, I would be happy to introduce you to it when the building is finished.
Yes. Ooh, I'm intrigued. Very. Right. Sorry, we're off topic. Gods.
No, that's completely fine. If you want, actually, you can send a letter to Kieran letting her know you're interested. She'd be
Ooh.
delighted.
Yes, I would love to. I have to find some. Well, I have some note paper. I think I could. Yeah, I could figure it out.
A book, notepaper, whatever works for you. But different gods require different things. Some enjoy the worship of a person where they pray to them. Praying is think of it as a one-sided conversation.
Okay.
Um, some enjoy having people explore their domain. Some enjoy having their word be spread and shared. It matters on the god. Different ones have different ways of being worshipped.
Are there any gods who like it when people do bad things?
Not the gods don't really see things as good or bad. They just see things as what is under their domain.
Oh.
Because, for instance, with magic, there's many spells that can help people or many that can harm. Both are seen as favorable to Alaric because someone is studying that.
So they don't have a sense of morality.
Some do not care. It matters on the person.
But, well, you say this, but I mean, are there evil ones, I suppose I could put it? Are there ones that do, I mean, you said there's ones that like people do good, or some that seem to just not perceive morality by the sounds of it? I mean, are there ones I should be worried about? You
There
know,
are no gods you should be worried about.
I just mean in the sense of like maybe ones that might. I mean, you know what's going on with Convectra. I mean, are there ones that might, I don't know, destroy a world because they don't like it, because they think they're more powerful and better than the people who live in there? I mean,
No. The only reason you'd have a god's wrath is if you turn aggressive towards them, if you start insulting them, purposely trying to be negative towards them.
well, I mean, I didn't even know what a god was until now, or like recently, so I don't think I did that. At least on me. I
I
didn't do
do not
that.
think you did.
I didn't, at least. I can't speak for all of Convectra, but I know I didn't.
That's completely understandable. No, I doubt you did just because of your lack of information on the subject.
I wouldn't have been able to accidentally do that, right? And they
If
would.
you accidentally did, the gods most likely would not have cared.
Oh. So they're forgiving, at least.
Many of them can be, yes.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a hard time wrapping my head around these all powerful beings who I mean essentially control aspects of your world. I mean nature itself, magic. I mean they very well might have controlled mine. And yet at the same time they don't take this opportunity they have with all this power and all this might to destroy any of us. I mean, unless they made us, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know, but they don't take this opportunity to be powerful and unforgiving, you know? It
No,
just,
I completely understand.
I mean, I know, and I'm not proud to admit this, but I know if I had power over someone back in Convectra and I needed to, I'd take advantage of it. I mean, there are things I've done I'm not proud of. I mean, you know, if I had food to spare, I'd feed people I came across, but I didn't always. And, you know, it,
No, I understand.
it just, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around that, you know? I would expect,
No, that's completely understandable.
and you worship them.
Yes, there are gods of worship.
So if people stopped doing that,
That is where things might get into some rocky territory.
so this is an exchange.
In a manner, for if you want to see that, yeah.
So as long as you worship them, they don't come in, ransack everything, and destroy the entire overworlder race.
Yes, if you want to see it like that.
So, in a
Some of them.
sense,
Oh,
you're being oppressed.
no. We are not. Because while some of them might take their anger out on the situation, there are a fair amount that would probably ignore this. They may be upset with the situation, but in the end, they simply move on from the situation. There's been times in history where people have stopped worshipping their gods, and, well, time passed and people eventually came back to them.
But nothing happened when they stopped worshipping? I mean, no famines, no horrible disasters. The god was just like, that's fine, I'm sure, whatever, and they just let that happen?
Not always. There's been situations where, as you said, natural disasters or famines have happened, and there's been times when the gods simply let them be. It depends.
It's very volatile. I mean, you never know what'll happen if you slip up and not worship a god one day, or if too many people don't want to worship a god. That sounds volatile and scary. You could set one off at any moment. I mean, it just
It
doesn't.
takes a lot to set a god off. These are beings that have been around for so many lifetimes that setting one off is not that simple.
So, there's a high threshold for making them angry, then. I guess.
Yes, I guess that's the way you could phrase it.
But I mean, there seems to be a low threshold of maybe people. I mean, what if the god does something to you that makes you lose faith? Do they then get mad that you've lost faith in them because they've wronged you and then they punish you unjustly? I mean, who's keeping them in order? You have everything in order
They,
here, but no one seems to be really managing them by the sounds of it.
a lot of the times, other gods will keep each other in check, like how you see there's 5 city leaders, correct? We keep each other in check. It's checks and balances.
Oh. So, okay, well, that's slightly more comforting, I suppose. It sounded a bit worrying, all these powerful beings, and they just kind of do whatever they want and could, I mean, destroy us in a moment. I mean, it sounds a bit more like, I don't know, well, it sounded a bit more like this whole thing was kind of run off fear.
No, a lot of it's run off us worshipping them praise. We love our gods.
Well, so, okay. I mean, you sure you don't just mean that? Like, so you don't get smited?
Yes, I'm sure. I I love my god. I worship them. They've been a part of my life and have helped me in many dark times.
I mean, I suppose that makes sense. It like, with trust for another, I suppose. I mean, more like, you describe it in this way, and I can't help but think of like a friendship almost. I,
Um,
I mean, you do things that this other person likes, and they help you whenever you need help, or they're just there for you. I mean, is that. Am I kind of going for.
in a manner, some people could see it as a friendship. A lot of people do have different dynamics with their gods, though. So, what would be smart is if you want to learn more about this, try talking to some of the other leaders, some of the
I,
citizens in town.
I may do just that. I haven't really. I'll be honest, I haven't really been doing much other than sleeping and occasionally coming out for. Well, I go cave diving. I've been doing that. That's a lot more fun than it is in Convectra. I go jumping in caves with a pickaxe. There's a lot of shiny things in the ground. Like, more than gold, usually. There's, like, this black stuff that burns really good.
Cool.
there's this brown orange stuff. It turns green if I leave it open in the open too long. You've got a lot of
That's copper?
you got a lot of iron here.
Hmm.
I've only ever seen it in in those chests, and I did see some weird blue stuff. There's these shiny little
Diamonds.
those are that's what diamonds look like in a rock.
Hmm.
Fuck! I left like 5 of those. I didn't know what they were. I thought it was just. I
Might
thought
want to
it
go
was
back for
just.
them.
Oh no! I thought they were just shiny. I thought I didn't know those were diamonds. I've only ever like gotten my little hooves on like 2 of them.
I suggest going back for those then. They can be fairly valuable and useful
I.
to make tools in.
You make tools out of them?
Yes, I actually have a diamond pickaxe on me if you want to see it.
Whoa! What? I just. Wow!
That one is an
Wow!
enchanted one, so it's magically infused,
It's a
but
oh yeah, I learned about that. They've got this funny table, and I slap my tool on it, and then it's shiny.
yes.
Wow, you like forged them into this shape. I've only ever seen this done with iron and gold. Gold's a lot easier because it's softer, but wow. Also, do you know how I got this book?
Um,
I just realized it was kind of in my hand. I don't know where I got that.
hmm. I'm not sure. You might have picked it up from the library on accident.
Maybe. Oh, I probably did. I have been picking up a lot of those. Sorry.
No worries.
But I appreciate you telling me. I may do just that and ask around. I've only ever really heard of them in passing. But
If you want, I can get one of my journals and you could reach out to Kieran. She
oh,
loves talking about her god.
what's in the journal?
It would be empty. It'd be so you can leave a note for her.
Oh, oh, well, no, that's my personal one. But sure, why not? That sounds nice.
Lovely. Let me head up to my room and I'll grab that for
All
you.
right. There's excesses. Should we should we move our ears? I just realized. Shit.
Oh shit, yeah, we can probably move our ears. Yeah,
Wow,
I
that's
forgot about
crazy.
that.
Whoa.
Thanks. Wow.
Oh.
Okay, I have that book the book that will help you.
Ooh. There's a tomato in here. I smelt it. It was in there. Why is there a tomato in there?
I think someone's pulling a prank on Miles. I'm going to be honest with you.
Can I take it?
Leave it. I'm curious how long Miles is going to leave that tomato there.
All right.
But are you hungry?
Hmm?
Are you hungry?
I suppose I could eat something. I don't have many vegetables on me. Here, I should leave that note first. Which?
Kieran's office, right here.
I am very interested in learning about gods, and I heard you knew a lot and liked to talk about them. Could you tell me about them? Signed, oh, I spelled Bori really wrong, but it's okay.
I think she'll get the general
Yes,
idea.
I'm sure she'll understand.
Well, if you want, I can actually show you the farm area so you can get
Ooh.
vegetables and meat yourself.
I would like that. I've been going off of a bit of a reserve I've had in my bag.
Then let's... Here, let me just quickly do something and we can fix that.
Ooh. I mean, I grabbed a couple. Someone sent up a nice little platter to my house. I'm not sure who, but I took those. They had a bunch of shiny gold little circle things too in it. I took those. They were shiny and pretty, so I like them. Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Ah! Oh. Do they not? Oh, I can't open it.
They're automatic doors. You have to trigger the
Oh,
sensors on
I
them.
see, I see.
It helps
Ooh.
keep unwanted creatures from entering.
But can't they also step on the plates too?
They're not typically smart enough to.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Oh, there's a sheep up there.
That sheep has been there for like a couple weeks
You have a
now.
lot of animals that climb.
We do.
Like a lot of them. I mean, that's like the third one I've seen. What's next? You're gonna have a pig in the roof? Like, I
We
mean,
did once.
oh my god. Whoa.
So here is where you'll find all of our fruits, vegetables, and grains. There's 2 levels here.
Oh, what?
Pretty much anything you'll want, you'll be able to find here.
Belladonna. Is it that
That
incredibly
is,
poisonous?
yes. So
Why are you
these two right
growing
here
that
are
in here?
magic uses. They're highly valuable for things like that, and
Oh
some
god.
creatures actually benefit from eating poisonous items, or aren't affected.
How would they benefit from getting poisoned?
They're heavily magic items, so creatures that need magic substitutes actually enjoy if they don't have poison attributes to it.
Right. I mean, are there apples? I do enjoy apples.
There are some trees out front that will have apples
Oh.
and sorts.
There are other kind of fruits here. People usually only ever gave me apples whenever they traded. Oh. Oh, wow. I'm already going to like this place. Ooh.
Well, if you like fruits, I have some fruit cookies if you want to have some.
Fruit and cookies put to Oh my
They're
god.
called witch berries. They're a heavily magic infused berry that
Are,
grows here.
are they like those people with that like the funny hats on and they threw bottles at my face? It was really mean.
They're named after it, but they are not
Oh.
like them.
Yeah, what's the deal with those people, by the way? They come at me and they go, "Arr," and they throw bottles at me, and all that stuff in there really hurts.
They're not very nice, I will
They're
admit.
not very nice. And I mean, I see them walking around. It's not even provoked. They just come up and throw it at me. It's so rude. And it hurts a lot. Like they've got those blackish purple bottles full of this nasty fluid. It eats right through my armor. It's mean. It's rude. I mean, has there? I mean, are those townspeople just up and putting on a little
No.
hat and throwing bottles at people?
No, those are none of our citizens, do not worry.
I mean, is there some kind of group doing that? I also want to go back in here and see this other level. Where? How do I get up there?
Head to the back, there are stairs.
Oh. Oh wow. That is quite a drop.
Yes, be careful.
Big. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Did I kill it? Oh.
No, it's okay. Just give them a second.
Oh. Oh, they popped right up. Oh.
We grow these here because our local deer population eat them.
Oh, I see. I see. Ooh. Oh, these are, oh, yeah, tomatoes. You know what? I might take this for something later. Don't mind me.
Go right ahead.
Wow, thorn bloom?
Be
Thorn.
careful of farm blooms, they hurt.
What do you mean? I mean, oh, they have little fruits on them.
They have little pears.
Ow,
Not
ow,
my
ow. Okay, I see what you
They
mean
do
now.
have 4.
Yeah, I suppose that should have. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I just wanted to. Oh, that's really good. I'll say that later.
They're not my preferred item, but they are enjoyable.
Tiger grapes, sweet berries. Oh, strawberry. Oh, okay. Sugar cane. So many new things here. Sugar cane, grape. What are grapes for?
They're basic fruit, but you can also make alcohol out of them.
Oh, is that what there was all the wine. I've read about that. Is that what you make it? Oh, I see. Can you
It's
also just eat them?
Yes, you can just eat the grapes.
Whoa. It's like a million fruits in my mouth. I'm gonna take a couple of these.
Go right ahead.
There's so many stems on this. I'm eating those too.
Do you want to see the animals we keep as
Oh,
well?
do I ever? Do you? Well, wait. I'll just wait till we get down there. Actually, where do we keep them? Or you keep them?
They're right nearby, so we'll just walk to them.
Okay.
Feel
What do
free to
you
let the. Oh, go ahead.
do you keep the animals for fertilizer reasons? Well, what do you keep them for?
We keep them for food.
Right, for you fertilizer. Oh my God! You're keeping the weird dog version of me in here, and that's a lot of them.
I mean,
Oh. What? Oh my God! Really? Are you hearing this?
no, I do not understand animals.
They said someone came by and killed about 3 of them earlier today. Did you figure out who did it, fellas? They said it was someone on 2 legs.
That does not narrow it down.
Well, it doesn't mean any of them did it. They all have 4.
I mean, some creatures can temporarily
Fellas,
stand on 2 legs. It could have been one of
fellas,
them.
please. I just got here. I didn't murder. No, God. All right, they're unruly. I can't get through to them. This may have to be taken up in some kind of higher power. They're really miffed about it. They're really miffed about it.
I see. Well, since we're here, I'm gonna get myself some venison.
What? Oh, okay.
Venison.
Right. Do you like
Oh.
shave that off them or?
So you know how you mentioned how you eat hoglin meat, right?
Uh huh. Why would you do that to them? What did they do? Hoglins we kill out of necessity, and the food is a bonus. What did these do? Are
They live a.
Are they an
Yes.
ancient evil? Will they
No.
commit
They're
dastardly
a deer
evils
like
if
me.
left alone? Oh. Well, why? That's double. Why are you Why are you eating them? Why do you need to eat? Didn't you say you don't have blood?
Oh, Constance,
The-
there you are.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
Oru.
hello.
Oh,
Well, okay.
apologies.
Oh my God. There's no. Oh.
He's learning about farms.
I only. What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's a mushroom.
Why do they have mushrooms? Are they zombified?
No,
That's
we
so-
actually don't kill that kind. We milk them. They make soup.
But they only corpses have mushrooms growing out of them. How do they?
Here, take this bowl and go up to one.
All right. There's a rabbit in here. There's a little.
Take it everywhere.
There's a little rabbit. Do you want it? Actually, no. Be free!
Okay,
Go!
never mind.
Go! Run! Run! This place is
boy, that's gonna be-
nightmarish. So
Hello,
what?
Oru.
What did I come by to?
Them learning about our farming system.
Are you sure it's not gonna
Oh.
bite? Are you sure it's not gonna bite me?
It won't bite you. They're very docile.
We also gathered some mushrooms off of them, so...
Oh, they don't actually smell very dead. Oh, here. Where do I put this?
Okay, so you see. You wanna come join us, Oru?
I'm not.
There's enough entities in the pen.
So, okay, come here.
Uh huh.
You see what we call the udder right here, right?
Oh, that. All right, let me just. Yeah.
Hello, dear.
Oh. Is it just okay with me doing that?
Yeah, they do not care.
Oh, all right. Excuse me,
Yeah,
excuse me,
they-
fellas. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I don't speak that one. No, I'm not familiar with that dialect. They're speaking a variant of Hoglin. I don't like it. Oh, why did that come out of an animal? That's really chewy and like creamy. That came out of that thing.
Yes.
Oh, well, I can see why you keep them around. That tasted pretty good.
Well, feel free to come by the farms anytime you want some meat or
I
want some vegetables, fruit, anything of the sorts.
I may do just that. Fellas, listen. Hey, don't kill each other. No. I told you. None of you did it. None of you did. None of you do. How many legs do all of you have? Okay, no, you do not have 25. That is not a number. Oh my god. Do your pigs really not know numbers?
No, they do not.
no,
But also, 25 is a number.
No, 25.
that's not.
12, like 12 T5. I don't know what they're saying either. They're just like mixing up numbers together. They're just mixing 12, 20, and 5. Guys, that's not a number. No, you can't just say yes it is. That doesn't make it make sense. What? Don't call me that. Oh my god, they're an unruly bunch. Are you sure keeping them together is such a good idea?
We are sure keeping them together is a good idea.
Actually, that's. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to.
But this is our farms.
It's very nice. The thought kind of occurred to me. How they're speaking. Well, I mean, it's very basic, but how they're speaking my language at all. You know. I mean, that's why I can understand them. That's. You know, this isn't what piglins speak, obviously, or else there would have been a much easier way out of the convectra, you know. But it's just funny to me. I'm just not sure how they learned to do that. Shut up! I'm leaving. God, they're so mean to me.
And I won't lead you down, but further down the stairs we have our local flower gardens and bee sanctuary.
Oh, is that like mushrooms?
I guess I will be leading you down.
Okay. I'm.
Hello.
I believe we've met before, have we not?
We have, if I remember correctly, I think your name is Ori?
Yes, that's me. I have this thing.
Okay.
Rabbit.
You don't need to hold it.
Well, he clearly didn't know how to go down the stairs, so I'm just helping him. Where do I put him?
So we have our bee sanctuary over here, so you can get any
Oh.
honey you want.
Oh, they look like a little thing in the room I'm staying in. Little scary.
I don't recommend hitting one.
Oh well,
Don't pick a fight
I don't
with one.
plan to do that. Hello. Oh. Oh,
I don't
that
think this is gonna end well.
Man, they really don't care. I'm just eating right out of their house.
Well, that would be because of the smoke that we use to keep them calm.
Oh. You sure
If there wasn't any smoke, they'd be very pissed off right now.
Oh, I'm eating out of the house?
No.
Oh, this shit's good. Oh. Okay, I won't eat any more, fellas. Oh, I make my mouth sticky. Am I not supposed to do that?
No, typically people use bottles to collect them, but
Oh, I'm sure they'll clean it out. I'm sure they'll naturally filter all that out.
and down here is our flower gardens.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Newcastle's floral garden. Oh wow. Ooh. So these pretty colored things on stems? They're flowers.
Yes, I do warn you, be careful of the shorter roses. Their thorns are quite sharp.
Oh, what a little thing. Wow. It's quite a lot of flowers here. Do they just grow like this?
These ones are specifically planted, but a
Oh.
lot of them do, yes.
Hmm. Oh, is that a? Oh. Sorry. Uh, wow. You. I mean, how long did this grow here for? I mean, they
A lot
just.
of it was made to grow. And This was not created by nature. It was created by somebody's hands.
Oh. Wouldn't that be something that would make a god upset? Or
No,
is that something they enjoy? I mean, you did say there was a head of nature. I mean,
that's fair.
isn't nature's whole thing to not be tampered with and to allow it to exist on its own?
Sometimes not. It matters on the context.
Well, that's just something I read. There was a group of people who were really interested in keeping nature for nature, and not in the hands of people. I thought maybe those people might have worshipped a god like you mentioned. And maybe something like this was, well, against that. I mean, you said these were planted. I can't imagine they stayed like this. I imagine they have to be
No,
cut
you
and
do.
trimmed.
That's just basic maintenance and care for the plants, though.
Well, I mean, it's in every plant's interest to grow. Why stop it?
Well, certain plants
Uh,
overgrowing is unhealthy, actually.
yeah, like
Oh.
with forests, you would cut down the elder trees to make way for the new generation.
Oh. Huh.
If a tree's kept too long, their roots will suffocate the ground. Therefore, you have to get rid of them.
But wouldn't the roots still be in the ground if you cut at the base of the log? Don't they just grow back if you leave the log there?
No, we would uproot the trees as well.
Where do you store all of that? I mean, doesn't it?
Um,
Or I guess it's more once you pull it out of the ground,
I mean, if
doesn't
you
work
look
anymore.
at the gazebo here, you'll see what some of the use is for.
Well, right. I mean, I know you can chop it up into little bits. I guess that is a good way to get rid of a tree. I mean,
We could also use.
from my understanding, trees just kind of happen. Am I wrong on that?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
I was saying trees just kind of happen. They just sort of grow, and there's not really anything anybody can do about it, and they grow so much. That's why forests are a thing. And I know forests are green, which I
I
have to
mean,
learn the word for.
even to natural nature, trees have lots of uses. I mean, beavers eat it and
A
use,
what?
or well, yeah, beavers can eat up.
No, what is a beaver?
Oh, um,
An
this,
animal that resides here.
Oh,
they use trees for, well, their homes.
well, doesn't sound like an animal. That just sounds like a person building a house. Sounds like a species.
Well, it is a species of animal. Yes, they're
Well,
small.
well I
They
mean,
reside in rivers.
well, just because they're small doesn't mean they are. I mean, they build houses.
I wouldn't say they build houses.
You just said they did.
No, what beavers do is that they go to the base of a tree, use their sharp teeth to dig through it,
Okay.
take whatever pieces of wood they can back to their home at the river, and block off parts of said river.
So they're building infrastructure with a dam, sort of. I mean, it sounds like to me you're just describing an intelligent species that lives alongside you. I mean, is that why they're not in the farm?
I wouldn't say they're intelligent.
Well,
They're not in the farm because their meat is not typically appreciated to eat.
oh,
Yeah, their meat
because
doesn't
they're sentient.
taste that great. No,
I mean, I imagine they build houses, they build infrastructure. They wouldn't really like it being kept in there. I mean, those big guys up there are not the brightest tool in the shed. I haven't really met a very smart one. I mean, am I wrong? Or
we simply don't have a need to keep them.
no,
It's nothing against their species, just no need.
I suppose that makes sense. Well, I see the sun is setting, and I don't want to keep you. I know I've been kind of just asking a lot of questions. I'm so sorry. We've had this whole, you kind of made me feel better. I didn't even catch your name.
It is completely okay. You were a bit distracted.
I
You
was.
can call me Construct.
Well, do I call you Doctor? Doctor Construct?
You do not have to refer to me as Doctor unless you
Alright.
prefer to.
Well, since we're out of your place of work, Construct, I very much appreciate, you helping me. I was not going to. Well, I think I would have maybe died today. I don't know. It felt that way, but now I'm feeling great. I mean, I feel fine. I very much appreciate it. Thank you again. I'll be sure to let you know where my mailbox is. I'll probably leave like a little note on your desk. Let me know if you need me to give you anything for those. I mean, I'm sure I could go get some shiny things from in caves.
You don't have to give me anything. The health system here is completely on the city, not on you.
So someone else is giving you shiny things to give me stuff?
You can think of it in that manner if you want.
Oh, that's a good system. Then I don't have to go worry about getting. Oh, but then I probably have to give the city shiny things, don't I?
You do not have to worry about that, okay?
All right. And Oru, it was good to see you again. Dearly sorry we didn't get a good chance to meet previously, and even now. It was good to see you again. However, I must turn in for the night. Seeing as it's late, and I've been out all day. I've gotta go make sure no one stole anything.
Of course.
But-
You have a lovely night.
Yes, and thank you again, Doc. I greatly appreciate it. I'll be seeing
Of
you.
course.
Goodbye,
I'll
and,
be
and
seeing
thank
you.
thank you again.
Hmm.
Right, hello everybody. It is time. Oh shit. Right. I gotta cut the shit. I can't just keep going. I'm sending you all. You know what? I'll send you all over to Allie. Or Construct. I'll send you all over to her stream here in a moment. Draco, thank you for the I'm stupid. Okay, Fortnite sound effects. Shut up. Thank you for the Prime sub. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have you been? Oh my god, you've been sub for 5 months. Damn. But thank you again. I really appreciate it. Anyways, I'm going to. Oh god, is there a zombie nearby? Woo! Anyways, I'm gonna send you all over to Allie's stream. Make sure you tell her I said hi. And yeah, everyone, have a good night. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry Lore was so late and went so late. Bye bye. In like 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Now, okay, go.